section, this is your math session. It's your second math session this week. We're going to be looking again at 2D shapes. This time I've got some tricky problem solving for you today. Okay, today we're going to use our skills to look at the way that shapes have been organised into groups. And you're going to use the shape name and talk about some shape. We're going to look at what we notice about the shapes, and we're going to compare some similarities and differences between shapes. I know you're all really good at this because you played me in a game that was looking at same and different, and you won me. Well, Red Group won me during that game. So let's see if you can show your adult everything that you have learned about shapes. I want to know, looking at the two shapes that you can see in front of you, what's the same and what's different? So we've got a circle and we've got a triangle. I'll give you some time to discuss with your adult. Adult, you can pause the video here, and then I'm going to talk about the similarities and differences. Okay, you might have said that the circle is different to the triangle because it has one curved side, and the triangle is different to the circle because it's got 3 vertices, and the circle doesn't have any vertices, and it's got 3 straight sides. And the circle's only got 1 curved side. You might have said that there's something similar about these two shapes. They are both blue, and that's the same. They are also both 2D shapes. What about this one? What's the same and what's different? Tell your adult. Last one. Don't forget you can pause the film here, and then I'll tell you some things that are the same and different in a moment. There are a few things that are different, but there are also some things that are the same. Each of these shapes, the oblong and the square, have 4 straight sides. They also have 4 vertices. That's where the sides meet. But there's something different about the sides in the oblong and the square. The oblong has got 2 long sides and 2 short sides, but the square has got 1, 2, 3, 4 equal sides. There's something else different about these two shapes. One's an oblong, one's a square, and they're also different colour. But they are the same because they are both 2D shapes. Next, I've got something a little bit tricky for you to have a go at. Hi, you can see 2 hoops, and they've got some shapes in, and I've sorted these shapes into groups. I chose my own groups. I want you to talk to your adult about how I have sorted these shapes and why. How do you know how I've sorted them? Talk to your adult now. Adults, you can pause it here while you have that discussion. Did you work out how I sorted my shapes? You might have said that all these shapes on this side have 3 vertices. These shapes do not. They have more or less. You might have said that all these shapes on this side are triangles. All of the shapes on this side are not triangles. You might have said that all of the shapes on this side, you have to excuse me drawing on this, it's hard to do it with the pad. All the shapes on that side, they all have 3 sides. whereas all of the shapes on this side do not have 3 sides. If you said all of those things to your adult, fantastic spotting. Well done. What I'd like you to do today as a challenge is have a go at seeing if you can put some shapes into categories at your house. So your adult could cut out some shapes for you and then you could sort them into groups. Explain to your adult what your groups are and why. I want to hear that mathematical language. Can't wait to see what you do.